EPL, the 5 biggest success stories in recent times.
To complement my recent article regarding high-profile flops in the Premier League, I felt it apt to compile this list. The following is a list of players that have come out of the blue from foreign lands to become stars in the English top flight. I've avoided players who have come with a hefty price tag, which is why Fernando Torres' transfer to Liverpool and others like it are not present. Petr Čech, Chelsea. Despite costing more than all other keepers put together in Chelsea's history at £7 million, many observers believed Petr Čech's role with the club would be that of backup to Carlo Cudicini after that particular weakness was exposed to AS Monaco during that Champions League. However, with the arrival of Jose Mourinho at Stamford Bridge in 2004 and an untimely elbow injury to Cudicini during pre-season, Čech would start the season as first choice, and he took the opportunity with both gloved hands, stringing together a series of excellent performances and overtaking the Italian stopper, the number 1 keeper in the squad. In his debut season with the Blues, he broke the record for longest period without conceding at 1,025 minutes, since broken by Man Utd's Edwin van der Sar, and the record for fewest league goals conceded, letting just 15 by all season. He enjoyed another good season in 05-06. But tragedy struck the following campaign as a 50-50 challenge with Reading's Stephen Hunt would leave him with a career-threatening injury that could have even killed him. Čech returned in 2007 sporting a protective head cap which he continues to wear to this day. Most people have noticed that since his horrific injury, Čech hasn't been the same between the sticks, especially in one-on-one situations, but he remains a goalkeeper of the highest caliber.
Javier Hernandez, Manchester United.
When the signing of the young Mexican from Guadalajara was announced prior to the 2010 World Cup, the world and his dog were surprised as the purchase, rumored to be worth around £6 million, was done in complete secrecy. Even his agent and family were unaware. This led many to accuse United of buying the youngster to simply raise their profile in Central America for merchandising reasons. His performances for Mexico at the World Cup put these accusations to bed, and it was realized the cloak and dagger dealings were done to prevent other clubs becoming aware of the one they call Chicharito, Little P, to keep his value down. Shrewd moves indeed by the Manchester United hierarchy. Hernandez made an immediate impact at Old Trafford, scoring on his competitive debut against Chelsea in the Community Shield, and he would get his name on the scoresheet several more times coming off the bench, including a winner against Valencia in the Champions League. Chicharito has since been compared to teammate Michael Owen in his younger years, as both are notorious for their speed, movement and deadliness in front of goal. The young Mexican is now seen as one of the hottest prospects in the league, a status backed up by the fact he now regularly starts for the Red Devils.
Lassana Diarra, Portsmouth. Lassana Diarra originally moved to the Premier League with Chelsea from Le Havre, making 13 appearances before signing for Arsenal, where he was once again used sparingly. It was with South Coast club Portsmouth where he would shine in England. Well-known wheeler dealer Harry Redknapp brought him to Pompey for a little over £5 million in January 2008, and the Frenchman would then go on to score his first goal for the club in the FA Cup against Plymouth. Seen by many as the next Claude Makélélé due to his excellent passing abilities, many argue he was a more complete defensive midfielder due to his superior strength in defence. Diarra would go on to play every minute of Pompey's FA Cup campaign in a season which saw the club lift the famous trophy for the first time in 69 years, and would go on to play in the club's first venture into European competition later that year. As Diarra became a bigger name in world football, his suitors increased. Real Madrid were the club to prize him away for a fee in the region of £20 million 1 year after he signed at Portsmouth, where he continues to play today. Diarra made only 32 appearances for Pompey, scoring 3 goals, but his impact as the midfield linchpin during cup success will be forever remembered by fans. Roque Santa Cruz, Blackburn Rovers. Paraguayan striker Santa Cruz came to Ewood Park from German giants Bayern Munich for £3.5 million in 2007, having been a fringe player for most of his career in Germany after an underwhelming first season.
The 6 feet 2 inches striker scored seconds into his first match in the Premier League and would go on a scoring streak that belied his price tag, including a hat-trick against Wigan in December, albeit in a losing effort. Santa Cruz proved a valuable asset to a Blackburn team that had found goals difficult to come by in times gone and subsequently found a place in fans' hearts. Of course, his success did not go unnoticed, and when manager Mark Hughes moved to big-spending Manchester City, he made no secret of his desire to re-sign the big forward. This would eventually come to fruition in a £17.5 million deal, a huge profit for the selling club, in June 2009. This move turned out to be a disaster, however, as injuries, new signings and a change in management left Santa Cruz essentially on the transfer list at Eastlands, a now familiar fate for those moving to the Citizens. Santa Cruz was loaned back to Blackburn in January 2011, where the fans and this author hope he can regain his form.
Thanks for watching NY Sports News. Stay tuned for more updates.